What's up, everyone? How's it going? In this game, we have Filisberto as our green Mongol player spawning in the western side of Rocky River. Over here in the southeast, we have Avely as our teal Japanese. I know a couple of you guys have been asking for more Mongol games, so that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to look. There aren't that many, so it's gonna be a little difficult, not gonna lie. We are seeing the early wood, which means he's going to be going for the early racks. And over here, I don't understand this forge positioning by Avely at all. This is kind of new. Not entirely sure, but we should be seeing the early racks coming through. Where's the Uvu? Uvu is in front of the base. Avely's scout is going to be very important here. Instead, he's going to be gathering up the sheep and just allow whatever happens. Barracks is going to be coming. Stables, instead of the barracks, is going to be coming up first for Filisberto. Did he scout something that made him change his mind, or either way, like, if Avely was going for an early racks, the early racks counters both from Avely. The samurai will be able to take out the spears, and then if he went for the early racks, he'd be able to make spears to counter the horsemen. So I'm not entirely sure what made him decide, what made Filisberto go into a stable, cancel the barracks, and then go into a stable instead. Maybe he feels like he's gonna have more success with the horsemen than he would with the barracks, but it's pretty late as well. Avely's already gonna be hitting. Okay, there's the gold and now the wood, so he is gonna have enough resources to go into his age up. 2 minute 21 second. 4 villagers are going to be throwing it down. This is a fast age up. Really nice coming out of Filisberto, or excuse me, coming out of Avely. And the first 2 horsemen are out on the field. Nice positioning as well on the Kura storehouse. The villagers at the gold will most likely be coming under fire, and we didn't see any Tuara upgrade, Dark Age Tuara, which is fine. You guys know how I feel about that. I absolutely love it. Some people don't. Totally fine. Up to your playstyle, whether you go for it or you don't. No hard feelings. I hate you all if you don't do it. But, you know, no hard feelings. I love you all equally. I don't. Still more sheepies going over. Avely's scout is going to be able to grab a couple more that should be going over to Filisberto. Mongol player. Nothing really coming out from him. Avely almost loses. Oh, Avely might lose a villager right here. Nice little micro. He is going to be able to keep it up. And he gets a horseman that was retreating. Silver Tree is going to be the landmark of choice for the age up. He's going to start that trade. Really good positioning too. He could just move it right here and start double producing as well. There's no point at all. For those of you out there watching this, there's no point in going for max distance right off the rip. There really isn't. Just build it right here for a moment. If you really want to anyways, go for the max distance. I'm nobody be telling you guys what to do. I'm just here to give advice. There's still the horseman right here, by the way, at the gold. He's at about half health, a little more than half health, but still. What I would do as an Omega Bronze level 568 player is drop down my silver tree right here, get the double production of trade, right? Double production of the traders. Get a second market. There's some harass coming on over here. The Bugatia is out on the map, and it's gonna slice and dice the horseman until it runs away. Build a second market and move that one to the top, or to the westernmost part of the map. That way you'll get your double production in still, or you do it the other way around. Either way, get the double production in, build the second market here, move the silver tree, or market here, silver tree, doesn't matter, just get that double production in. It looks like he's going to be actually moving it to the westernmost corner of the map, get that double production in. It might be a little actually, since Filisberto has already scouted out the Bugeisha, I think it would be better for him not to go into Keshik's. Oh wait, no, he doesn't have an archery yet. Yeah, I wouldn't go into Keshik's. What I would do in this case would go for the Mengadai. The Mengadai would be able to just completely destroy the Bugeishas, both offensively and defensively. You'd have the upper hand. You don't have to put any of your Keshiks in harm's way, essentially. You're going to be able to pick off any villagers that are moving around, and you're going to be able to defend your trade line a hell of a lot easier. At least that's what I'm theory crafting. Theoretically, all the theories out there, that's what I'm thinking. I think that's what would be best. But it does look like Avely is going to be going for a 2TC play. He has 6 villagers, 7 villagers now on stone. If he was looking to just get the Daimyo Manor, he'd only have 3, maybe 4 villagers on stone. To me, this shows that he's going to be going up to a 2TC play. The Bugeishas do find the Khan. Khan is going to be doing a little bit of damage onto them. Not too much. 30 damage a shot. Now imagine if you had... wow, I just forgot that. Mengadai. Right? If you had 4 Mengadai right here, that puts Avely in a very difficult position. Yeah, you could make archers. I don't like archers. They're boring. Why are you going to make a boring unit? Make the Mengadai. Have fun. That's what this is all about. Well, it's all about getting those ranked ladder points. That's what really matters. But have fun doing it. Villagers are getting pulled over here to the boar. Filisberto sitting on 25. Oh, that's a dead scout. Sitting on 28 workers, 12 military. Harass coming out over here on Avely's gold. Able to pick off 1 villager so far. Second villager will be going down. Oh yes, there goes the second villager. We have 2. Wait, what are you doing? They're just going to try to burn. Well, they're not going to be able to get the burn through. We do have 2 spears queued up right now. That's not going to be enough to be able to deal with the Keshik. He's going to need 3 to 4 in order to fully kill them off. Otherwise, well, they could still run away. They're going to have to take a lot of TC fire, though, in order to run away. There's a second TC up here as well at the northern part of the map. Or the northern part of his base, not the map. First Keshik might be going down right now. Villagers do need to get pulled just in case. No, it doesn't look like he's going to try to commit into any of the villagers, even though he should, since he was going to lose. Oh, the Keshik does make it out just barely with 5 HP. Okay, scratch everything that I just said. He shouldn't have committed, and he should have just ran out like he did. Good job, Filisberto. And this is why you get paid all the big E dollars. Speaking of E dollars, keep in mind I am going to be hosting a tournament by the time this video uploads, it'll be less than like 48 hours, maybe less than 72 hours. Let's just keep it on track with that. Links will be in the description down below. If you want to support the tournament, support me, support the channel, anything like that, all the links will be in the description down below. There are I'm just double checking, making sure that there's nothing really happening. Nope, nothing really happening. So the tournament is going to be hosted on Matcherino, or is going to be taking place on Matcherino.com. Something that I really like about Matcherino, and the main reason that I'm doing it there, is they have something called sponsor quests. With sponsor quests, all you have to do is click on the links provided, and it'll automatically contribute money to the tournament. You yourself do not have to give any money if you don't want to, if you can't, whatever the reason. Doesn't really matter, right? As long as you guys watch the VODs or the live stream and you guys enjoy the content, that's all I care about. Really, that's gonna be the most important thing to me, is as long as you guys enjoy the content. If you guys want to go a step further, I highly recommend clicking the link down below in order to... These Bugeisha are going to go down. All 4 of them are going to go down without even getting a single... Oh, maybe? Oh, one more swing. Okay, 4 Bugeisha for 1 trader. Not worth it whatsoever, but they were going to die anyways, so at least something's better than nothing. We are getting the Daimyo Manor upgrade as well on the main TC. So if you guys are able to, please click on the link below to the Matcherino website, or to the tournament website on matcherino.com, and click on the sponsor quests, please and thank you. Every sponsor quest adds an additional 30 cents. Currently, I think we're at $47, I want to say. If we could get that up even more, perfect. Like, the people that are participating in the tournament will deserve every penny that they get. I do not get any of that money. It's 100% for them when going through the Matcherino. Going back into this game though, Filisberto sitting on 48 workers, 25 military, 11 keshiks, 12 spears, a Khan, and a single horseman. Avely sitting on 46. Yeah, 47 now. Villagers. He doesn't have... It's just a single trade still. Second trade. Third trade is coming up now. Wow, Filisberto is going to be going hard on that trade, on those traders within the next minute. So 48 villagers, 4 Avely, 21 military, 13 Bugeisha, 7 spears, and a katana bannerman. I would really like to see an attempted push, but he needs more spears before he's going to be able to do that attack. I'd like for him to get 12, yeah, like 12 spears up, unless he's going to be trying to go for a castle, which it looks like Filisberto is definitely going to be doing soon. Currently sitting at almost 1200 food and almost 600 gold. So he'll be getting castle within the next 45 seconds, if that's what he's aiming for. Considering he just dropped 2 more markets though, he might be trying to go for that trade. And what a massive attack over here on the eastern side on the trade line. Picks up 5 kills, 4 villagers, and a single trader right there though. Is able to tie up the villager count, the worker count, 54 apiece. 2 villager kills for Filisberto, 5 for Avely. That was a good little attack right there, and we're going to be getting another massive attack actually. 14 Bugeishas moving over to the western side. We have 8 Bugeishas over here on the eastern attempting to go back in, but they are going to get picked clean if they decide to commit into this. There's a decent amount of archers there, plus the outpost, and there's also 3 keshiks, which force these Bugeisha back. But over here on the western side, I don't believe we had anything yet. There's 2 archers, and that's it. Yeah, 2 archers, an outpost. Of course, getting that Yam network in for the traders. But these Bugeisha are going to be able to run in there and just completely decimate anything that get into their path until the keshiks rotate over there, which there's 1 back home. Oh, nice little bait and switch. He has the geisha running over here onto the into the trade line on the eastern side, plus over here on the western side, but they are getting caught up with the outpost right here. There aren't any traders for them to kill. One just spawned, a second one did spawn. Is he going to be able to focus fire that down? On the eastern side, the geisha are going to get pushed back by the keshik and archers. Meanwhile, on the western, they were able to get a single trader, though he does lose 2 geisha in the process. There was an attempted harass from Filisberto onto Avely over here on the eastern side of his base. Floating gate is coming down for our Japanese player, where though next to his barracks, he doesn't have any other production. He only has the 3 racks at the moment, no stables or archery, so he in that case, if no other production comes down, he's only really going to be able to use the Yoroshido. Well, he can use the Yoroshido on quite a few buildings. But in terms of production, I don't really think it'd be that wise of an idea to throw it on the barracks, considering he already has 3 racks. I'd really like to see 2 stables and an archery range get dropped, and the first floating gate, I mean the first Yoroshido, I would really like to see that get put inside of the archery range, not gonna lie, because if you get enough Onamusha out, they will tear through the Keshik. Where is the, okay, the Kurotai is being thrown down over here in the back on the trade line. It will be healing up some of those wounded traders. I don't think there are that many, but Filisberto is posturing in order to get some more harass done. We need more spears coming out of Avely. He's only sitting on 11 against 15 Keshiks and 16 archers. He needs way more spears in order to be able to deal with this. Avely sitting on 73 villagers. Another, that's a, wow, how did I miss this? 26 geisha over here on the eastern side. They're gonna just chop through whatever they can as quickly as they can, but they're being idled. 21 geisha are just there doing nothing. He could have killed 2, 3, 4, possibly even more traders, but instead he had them attack the outpost, and then from there didn't do anything. Still able to pick off 3. Nice attack right there. All he was able to do was kill off 3 traders, but now the rest of the army for our Mongol player is here. The geisha will be able to outrun the archers, but they're not going to be able to outrun the Keshiks. There could be a potential Wololo right there. Nope, he just completely dies. No bait at all. The geisha are going to run their little hearts out, try to escape. Is he rotating? No, he is not. Nice full surround on those from those villagers on the monk. The geisha are going to be able to make it 150 to, or 1.5 to 194. How are they escaping? I don't get it. I really don't understand how the geisha made it out. He went up there with 24, no, 22. He lost 8. And he was getting ran down by Keshiks. I have no idea how they made it out. They're not faster than the Keshiks. And somehow they outran charging Keshiks at that were running at 1.92 speed. That's insane. We have our decent little force, 100 villagers or 100 workers for our Mongol player, 45 military, 19 archers, 18 Keshiks, 3 monks, shaman, excuse me. I just assume everything's a monk. 3 men at arms, a crossbow, and then for Avely, currently sitting on 88 workers. Still no trade in for him, which makes sense. He is running off of a 2 TC play, but these geisha are gonna all go down without getting a single kill. A single trader kill. They did kill 2 Keshik, but that's not what he wanted those geisha to do. He wanted those geisha to go into the trade line and get rid of some of that eco. As I was, Avely's on 91 villagers, 41 military, 18 samurai, 11 spears, 7 geisha, 3 katana bannermen. He has 9 samurais in queue and 8 spears in queue right now. How many? Where's my, oops, wrong person. 5. He's on 5 barracks right now. It looks like he's just gonna have a massive infantry flood. Wow, I couldn't say infantry. Like, that's how you know it's bad. That's how you know it's time to go to sleep. A lot of villagers are gonna be going down right here. These Keshiks are gonna be microed very nicely in order to maximize the amount of damage that they're gonna be able to do and maximize the amount of kills that they're gonna be able to get. So far, 11 villager kills for Filisberto, 10 for Avely, 124 villagers or 124 workers now for Filisberto. What's his count at right now though? 26, that's it? Really? Oh, no. 49, there we go. Okay. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. He's been making traders non-stop for 10 minutes now. There's no way he was only on 26. It's because I wasn't in his vision. We're going to be getting more walls coming up for Avely in order to try to defend his gold. But these walls, wait. Avely, what are you doing? I don't know what Avely's doing. He's just going to let the Kesha get into his back line. I guess he's just going to say, screw it. You go after mine, I'm gonna go after yours, and he's gonna just try to go straight into the trade line, which could be massive because that's a lot of DPS that won't be in the bulk of his army. There's 16 Keshik right here. The white Supa is coming up for Filisberto. He is going to be going into Imperial Age very shortly. 18 villagers are throwing that up. He's so close. Avely is so close that he could taste it. He's almost to the trade line. What is he going to be able to do once he's here though? How many traders is he going to be able to kill? So he was at 10 workers killed. He's up to 15 now. This could be potentially massive for him, but he needs his entire army to be together in order to be able to fight. He loses the first Katana Bannerman. He needs to be able to fight this all at once. His army is a lot better in a heads-up fight, but he took a decent chunk of his army, did take a lot of damage before the fight even happened. He did lose a Katana Bannerman, and the focus fire from our Mongol player is pretty decent right now. As you can tell, he's microing back each individual, or not each individual, but he's microing back his crossbows and then his archers, crossbows, archers, in order to maximize the amount of damage that they're able to do. But ultimately, he is going to be wiped out. Samurai are going to be able to clean this up. The crossbow count has been cut down to what I believe 4, and now the archers are going to be non-existent, so the spears are going to be able to reign supreme over the Keshik without too much of a hassle. More traders are going to be going down now. A total of 12 traders have been killed off. More and more are going to go down. He was at, let's see, what is he at now? 47 traders, 49. He's just non-stop making traders. So he's still going. There are a lot of traders that are idled as well though, so keep that in mind. When it was 41, he had about 6 to 8 traders that were being idled, plus 3 more popped out at the same time. So that's why it looked like he just spiked, even though he only had 3 markets. And now, wait, where have the Yoroshido been put? 2 of them, 3 out of 4 have been put inside of barracks. Avely does not have any intention in going into the late game. He wants to flood and he wants to end it. And now Avely does hit Imperial. He is going to be going into his elite upgrades. The first market goes down, the second market goes down. He's going to be focused firing down the silver tree now. And if it gets packed, if he packs it up, he's going to be able to fully surround it and stop it from moving. But Filisberto isn't even paying attention. That landmark is going to go down. Once it goes down, the trade for our Mongol player stops. That is absolutely massive. That's huge. Huge for our Japanese player. He's going to have, or Filisberto, excuse me, is going to have, does he have another market coming up anywhere? I do not see it. He is moving the rest of his, he's moving his traders though. I'm not entirely sure where. I don't see the market. He must have put one up though. Yes, okay, here it is. 32 traders active at the moment. Silver tree is down. 2 markets have been sniped off. A backup market has been made, but it's not going to be giving the same amount of resources as the previous did. This is going to be at least 3/4 of what the other one was giving. We have stone walls coming up on the south southern side, southwestern, none in the middle quite yet, or on the northeastern. 2 landmarks have been killed. Wait, 2 landmarks? What else has been killed off? Did he get the white Supa? Holy, oh no, he got the Kuretai. Avely might be going for a landmark victory right here. This is absolutely huge for our Japanese player. He was severely down in economy, but he just did not want to give up. He's gonna just try to brute force his way through this. And it looks like it might work as well. Now we're getting walls up here in the center of the map. Where are the villagers that are supposed to be building this? I do not see them. Avely sitting on 99 villagers, 90 military though. 51 Bugeisha. These Keshiks, and the Keshiks just high-five the entire Japanese army as they try to go into the economy of our Japanese player, as well as the Bugeisha over here just slicing and dicing their way through their. This is how you brute force a win. The Shogunate castle is up, so they will be one-shotting each one of these Keshiks while they try to make it into the farmland. Not gonna happen. And Avely is coming through yet again. He's just being unrelenting. He's not gonna let Filisberto catch a break. This is insane way. I haven't seen this this massively aggressive playstyle in a while for the Japanese. Back when they were getting figured out was when I would be seeing this almost daily, but that's because they were just constantly throwing units out and not knowing exactly what to do. But now Avely has just embraced that portion of the Japanese. Triple Yoroshiru on barracks. Oh, he is gonna donate. Oh no, does not donate anything, and he's still going to be getting a ton of traders as well. 64 villager kills for Avely, 42 for Filisberto. More villagers going down to even more Keshiks running into the farmland. There's only a single shogunate castle. Once that becomes a shogunate castle, this isn't going to be having the same effect. Those Keshik rumbais are not going to be having the same effect. 3 of them are gonna die before they even get into the farmland. Once they get into the farmland, double rockets. Like, that's all. Just double rockets, one-shotting Keshik. And the amount of military inside the base of our Mongol player, it's insane. It really is. 6 military for Filisberto, 107 workers, and he only has 6 military. 105 villagers for Avely. He's been non-stop making villagers this entire time. 95 villagers, or excuse me, 95 military, and now he's going to be focusing down the prayer tent to stop the passive gold income, even though it doesn't matter too much because, oh wait, how many? Oh no, there's only 5 left. There's only 5 traders left, and GG gets called. Game goes to our teal Japanese player Avely. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.